At this point in time, I would check parallelism, and I'm going to check squareness for surface 3. In the next video, I'll show you how to check parallelism. Spot on. So this is surface 3. So now what we have is we have this surface parallel to this surface, we have this surface square to this surface, and this surface square to this surface. So now, because these are parallel and square to here, I can set these down on a set of higher parallels. And I don't have to use the pin anymore. It is important to check that your parallels are actually parallel. It can be a little deceiving sometimes, and super clean. It can go to surface 2 or 3, doesn't matter. At this point in time, I want to make sure that I'm down on both parallels. No, that one's still moving a bit. There we go. So now that I'm down flat, I can make this surface parallel to this surface. Whenever you're cutting, it is important that you always take a chip. You should see a chip come off. First thing I do is deburr. Okay, we have surface number 4. At this point in time, I would check with an indicator to ensure parallelism and squareness as well. We're going to move on to surface 5. Move our cutter away. In another video, I will show you how to check squareness with a couple of different methods. For this one, there's a slight trick. We're going to put our workpiece in. I'm going to keep it up, and I'm also going to keep it askew a small amount. Well, something along those lines, but just a small amount. It's up off of the vise, it's not sitting down on anything. So all I want to do is square it up. So I nipped it just a small amount. I want to make sure I have enough clearance for my hammer. So it's not in very tight. I take my square, I put my square down. Now it's hard to see. You see how we're not up against yet? This is a dramatic. I wouldn't make it that much, but then I'm going to tap, lightly tap, until I cannot see any light. Take a look there at the camera. See there's no light in between there? When I'm like this, I'm going to tighten the vise down. Then I'm going to double check to make sure, yes, I'm still good for squareness. See no light? Okay. Now I'm going to take a very light cut off of this surface. Now if we take a look, we will notice, it'll be hard to see, the two different shades here and here. I didn't quite clean this surface up. If you can see that shade there, I'm not sure. And you see the two different shades. I didn't clean the surface up, so I'm going to take another pass. Now if we take a look, we will see that that surface is completely clean. And this is surface 5. Because this was square, this will be square to here, this will be square to here, this will be square to here, this will be square to here. First thing I'm going to do is deburr it, and then I will check it. I will flip it over, set it down on parallels, and then machine this to my desired size. If you also notice on our setup here, I have this stop set all the way up, and I have my lock set. It is very important when you're fly cutting, because this could pull down, or it could be pushed up, and that'll alter your size and your squareness. Thank you, I hope you enjoyed my video.